What's up, everybody? It's Marshall7, Triple Marshall. Today, I'm just gonna do this video by myself because it's a NASCAR video. No offense to Jack, but yeah, I just feel like maybe this would be a good video to do by myself. But today, it's just gonna be like an hour or something to make. Today, I'm gonna give y'all my 2023 NASCAR Cup Series schedule. Excuse me, and yes, in Cup Series, not Trucks or Xfinity. Not gonna really talk about that much. But today we're gonna do a schedule. I made a schedule for next year. It's gonna be the 2023 NASCAR Cup Series schedule. And this would be the schedule I'd make if I was Steve Phelps. But I'm not Steve Phelps. But who knows? But today we're gonna make the schedule. So I'm gonna read it off to y'all. I'm not gonna share my screen or anything. But I just don't have the editing skills to do that yet. I can do all the other stuff. It's okay though. Yeah, we're still pretty new on this platform, relatively new. But today we're gonna do my 2023 NASCAR Cup Series schedule. Without further ado, let's get started. Before we get started, my criteria it has to be realistic. Like I'm not gonna replace every track with Texas. I wouldn't do that anyway. I would not do that anyway. But we're doing realistic situations that could actually make sense. Yeah. So I'm gonna give y'all a rundown real quick on what we got rid of. So first of all, people shouldn't really be. It might sound a bit harsh, but people shouldn't be too disappointed about this. I got rid of both of the Richmond races. You're welcome. And this one's gonna be a controversial one. I got rid of the Martinsville race in the spring because no, wait, don't you come after me. Just hear me out. The one in October or November, whenever it is, it falls. It's amazing. Cutoff race, yeah. But the one this spring's not as good, so I just don't think that really doesn't make sense. I just don't think that really makes sense. So we're gonna get rid of that. Yeah. Well, promise to y'all, I'll still have a Martinsville date. All-Star race is obviously gonna be moved. After the fiasco we've had this year. Yeah, I think. Yeah, I understand the criteria, but like, I think NASCAR could has the ability to sue Texas Motor Speedway and all. About the random, like they can sue them for it, or get away from it. I know, but it might be a little complicated. But who knows? Yeah, and I brought some new tracks and some old favorites. So let's do this. So without further ado, let's get started. So the Clash is going to be all right. This is in 2023, so we're doing that. It's basically the exact same layout, just labeled a little differently. Like it's not the exact same schedule, but like it's like the one off week on Father's Day. There's that. So the Clash will be at the LA Coliseum on February 5th. I thought that was a very good for marketing. It was also a pretty good race, I'd say. Yeah, but I think it's already going to come back there next year, or is it? I think it will actually return this time to the LA Coliseum. So yeah, but February 5th. February 16th will be the Daytona duels. The race before the Daytona 500, and race 1, first of the year. And it's obviously going to be Texas. I'm kidding. That's not going to be the first race of the year. Daytona. It's obviously going to be the Daytona 500 on February 19th. Why would you move this date? I really don't get it. As much as I'm not necessarily traditionalist, but moving a 500 to a different date. Yes, it would be smart for weather-wise, but like, you can't do that, man. As much as I'm not traditionalist necessarily, please do not move that race. So now we have the West Coast swing. You probably know what's coming. We're gonna extend to the 4 races this year. Race 2 will be at Sonoma, February 26th. It's a lot like from Super Speedway to a road course. Or it's not gonna be some of those this year. Sonoma. It's beautiful in there in the spring. Well, it's not really spring yet, but it's close enough. It's very beautiful there during that time. So I'm moving on February 26th. I think this is a good idea. The Sonoma race this year, I know all the stories and all. The stories and all were amazing, but the racing wasn't the greatest. Call me crazy, but I just don't think it was the greatest. I think it was a little bit. It wasn't boring mainly because of all the stories, but like racing. If you look at a racing perspective, it wasn't that good, but hey, Suarez won. I'm not complaining. So yeah, and we got Chris Buescher in second, and Mike McDonald finished third. So yeah, but Sonoma will be on February 26th. That's way more beautiful. And I'm gonna keep the layout they have right now. Might as well. Race like the shoot or whatever. No, not the S's. Like the one they put it reincorporated this year. Yeah, you know what I mean. Auto Club will be on March 5th. Auto Club is actually a very good race this year. So yeah, and no, it's not gonna be the short track, which we could probably stay away from that for a long time. Honestly, we don't need a short track. Oh no, sorry, just looking at something. There's that. It's got Gmail for high school band. Officially started now. Okay. And this got started already. Race 4 on March 12th. Excuse me, not March 2nd. March 12th will be Las Vegas. Las Vegas is also a very good race this year. I think for most schools that's gonna be spring break, so might as well treat them to a little bit of a better race. Supposed to have some updates too, so might as well. Must have renovated the track or had some new stuff recently. So yeah. Race 5 is gonna be Phoenix on March 19th. Phoenix is I mean it's cool looking track. I was at the race this year. I thought it was good, but like sorry. But like it wasn't like it could be a little better. Like honestly, like I think the reason why I'm keeping 2 Phoenix races on the schedule because it's gonna be the spoiler. It's gonna be the championship again. It's already set in stone. That yeah, I'm doing a lot of things set in stone already. But yeah, but I mean, Phoenix. It's a nice track and all. Racing isn't the best there, but it's not the worst. It could be worse. Yeah. Race 6 on March 26th, ironically, is Atlanta, the Super Speedway Atlanta. They will have 2 races again this year, obviously, because why not? Because they actually deserve 2 races this time. Unlike they did last year, where like, why would you have a second Atlanta race? Probably hadn't having that in mind at first. But I had to get a deal done at that time. But March 26th is going to be when Atlanta is going to happen. Race 7 is on April 2nd. Circuit of the Americas. Circuit of the Americas was a very good race this year. Ross Chastain's first career win and a great finish too. So yeah, controversial, but who cares? Race 8 is actually on Easter again, April 9th, but this time we're not going to put it at Bristol. We're going to put it at Kansas this time on April 9th. It's going to be a night race. Mainly because Bristol does not have very good weather conditions in the spring. Like their weather conditions suck in the spring. It always rains. Yeah. So we're gonna move Bristol Dirt a different date, but it's still on the schedule. I promise you. It's still Bristol Dirt because I love the idea of that. Take my favorite short track on earth, race short track. If I put dirt on it, hey, what could go wrong? Call me crazy. Yeah, I like Bristol Dirt a lot though. Asphalt and Bristol. I think I like asphalt dirt better. I mean not asphalt dirt. Just regular Bristol better, but Bristol Dirt's very good too. The great finish this year too. So yeah, it's nice to have that dirt track on the schedule. Especially people love that track. Yes, people are not the biggest fan of it, but hey, might as well. Anyways, but Kansas will be a night race. Yeah, Kansas was a very it was I'd say it's a good race this year. It was a very good race actually this year. So yeah. Yeah. Plus, we can't have that gap between mile and a half again. Race 9 on April 16th will be Dover. Dover, I'm moving this to April 16th because the weather wasn't great in May, so I'm just gonna move it here. Might as well take over the date that Martinsville will have. Not the track taking over necessarily, but the date's taking over. Race 10 is at Talladega. Sorry if I have a tick. Racing to Talladega on April 23rd. You cannot take Talladega off the schedule, or else I will literally sue you. It's race 10, still basically the same date. Race 11, here's what gets a little interesting. I put Gateway here, WWT Raceway for April 30th. I thought I went to the WWT race in person this year. It was good. It was a pretty good race, I'd say. Thing is, it was a little bit hot there. I mean, it wasn't like overly hot, but like it was like 85. I mean, it's not terrible, but like it was a little hot. So I think April 30th might work out a little bit better. Plus, new tracks. It's not gonna be a new track anymore, I guess. Relatively, like not first one. New tracks, in my opinion, are best to do in the summer, honestly. But yeah. But what about technology? I like the track. I think it's pretty good. But I think we should probably just move it a little bit earlier. And then race 12. Race 12. By the way, WWT did very good this year. Besides the traffic, yeah, wasn't as bad as Kentucky or Nashville. Speaking of Nashville, race 12 on May 7th is Nashville Super Speedway. Well, it's not the Super Speedway, but not the fairgrounds. I'm not gonna put it on there yet until like NASCAR figures out what's wrong with its short track package. And then we can probably go there. Plus, it might not even be ready by then. Nashville, I mean, it's still Nashville. It'd be weird to replace it with the fairgrounds. I mean, I guess it makes sense. But okay. Nashville I think, is a great marketing area. I think also on the April on traffic. Plus, Plus, I think that the weather in Nashville's be pretty hot this weekend because this weekend's Nashville. Let me check the weather. Checking the weather. Nashville. I went to Nashville like 2 years ago for the Bristol All-Star Race. Oh, there it is. It's already on there. Oh, jeez. It's supposed to be 100 on Wednesday. Yeah, racing. Oh, shoot. 98 on Friday, 98 on Saturday, 94 on Sunday with rain. So, Nashville probably needs to move to May 7th. Yes, I mean, it's cool having a summer, but like weather-wise, it makes more sense to do it that way. Yeah. Race 13, Darlington, May 14th. That's Mother's Day weekend. I think we should keep that as a tradition for now. For now, I guess. That's gonna be throwback weekend, obviously. So there you go. The All-Star Race will be the very next week. Not gonna be at Texas. It's gonna be back at an old track people did not love, but I thought I'm gonna have two great finishes to end its NASCAR relevance. Well, at least I thought. Plus I think it's one of the better mile and a half on the schedule, even with Gen 6. Plus Gen 7's doing really good on the mile and a half instead of Texas. But we're gonna put it at Kentucky on May 21st as the night race, obviously. Oh, Kentucky. Again, why did they move that off the schedule? I really don't get why they moved off the schedule. But Kentucky, I mean, like, I think that's a good place to put it. I think that's the only Kentucky race I'm putting on this year. I think it's a nice way to like bring it back as an all-star race. People would go, yeah. I think it was an anticlimactic way to end it in rain. At least I thought. I think Kentucky should be on the schedule again. I've been wanting that even before Gen 7 came back, honestly. Yeah. Race 14, we have the Coke 600 on May 28th on Memorial Day weekend at night. The Coke 600 was amazing this year. It was the best race of the year so far. Probably the best race maybe in Gen 7 history, who knows. But that was a really good race. Man. Over 600 miles. Longest NASCAR race of all time. Arguably the greatest NASCAR race of all time. Definitely the greatest Coke 600 of all time. At least I've watched. Yeah, but but obviously I want to take the Coke 600 off the schedule for a long time. And this was like, never mind. I'm keeping on the schedule for good. Yeah. Race 15 is where it gets a little weird. Race 15 it's gonna be Road America on June 4th. Summer still, so it probably makes sense. But like Road America, yeah, and yes, it's getting repaid this year. We'll talk about the Chicago Street Course in a little bit, but Road America got to repay this year, so I guess it makes sense to go there. It should be ready by 2023. It's gonna repay after this race, I think. But I think it's be ready by next year. So I don't think we should remove it off the schedule. It's not an official deal, so it's not like I'm gonna take it off the schedule. It's not an official deal, but yeah, it's close to an official deal, unfortunately. I think Road America is good. I mean, it's in the middle of nowhere, I guess, but like, might as well just give it a try for the new repay. Plus, there's only been one race that's proven to be good. Yeah. Only one race that's proven anything. I mean, I thought it was a pretty hard race. I was thinking it was decent. Yeah. Anyways, there's that. Ro- Race 16, the very last Fox race of the year. It's going to be at Bristol Dirt. June 10th in that race. It'll be the first Saturday race of the year. Yeah, I think this is a great way to end it because Daryl Walter could be in the booth like you. That's a great way. Plus, they end on the regular Bristol also race in 2020. Obviously, that wasn't planned, but like at first, but like, yeah. But there's that. It's weird. And yeah, I remember back 2020. It was so weird how NBC took over 1 week, then Fox took over next week again. That was so weird. Well, I know I'm not the negotiator. Maybe because they had the All Star race still. I guess that's why. Yeah, I don't even know. Yes, there's that. But yeah. Bristol Dirt, I think, is going to be a very good race again. It's in a better spot now. We ran Bristol back in June 2020, like the asphalt dirt, not the asphalt. Why do I keep on calling it like the regular Bristol? Which I think it went pretty fine. I'd say. I think they may have had a little weather issue, but I mean, it's better than April of all things or March. Yeah. But Bristol Dirt, I think, is a pretty good way to put it. And Father's Day's the off week again. I'm not sure they're going to put Knoxville there again. I'm not going to predict that. Then NBC will take over. Race 17. This is replacing Richmond. One of the tracks actually replacing Richmond. It's ironically. Race 17. And ironic later. I'll talk about that in just a second. Race 17 is the NBC takeover. Race 17 on June 25th. Canadian Tire is what I'm putting there. Oh my god, what? COVID has screwed up everything, it feels like. We can't go back to Canada because they had extreme restrictions. Yeah. But Canadian Tire, I love that track. They've had great finishes and great racing. Plus, it's nice to go international. Like, I guess it's a good try to go international. Yes, I know it's Canada. It's right next door. But, like, yeah, but might as well. I mean, yes, it's a little weird. After Father's Day, I have to go drive all the way to Canada. I'm not sure exactly where it is. Um, I don't know what market it's exactly hitting. Might be like Road America, it's in the middle of nowhere. Who knows? We got a lot of road courses though. Canadian. I'll recap at the end of the video. Canadian Tire is in Bowmanville, ironically. Actually, Clarington. It's in Ontario. So Ontario's a new market, I guess. What major city is it closest to? I'm looking right now. Why is the internet acting so weird? No, I don't want to go back to there. I'm trying to check what market it's hitting. It's I'd say it's in the middle. Oh, it's by Oshawa. It's Toronto, I guess. And it's in a new market too of Toronto. That could be a great appeal to NASCAR to Canada because they already have a Canada series anyway. They have the NASCAR Pinty series, which I remember like Alex LeBay won a lot, and like who's in Xfinity. Yeah, but Canadian Tire. Excuse me. Yeah, that is a group. That's also a great place to start NBC at because one, if they do the same thing next year, you can have full practice and qualifying, like no warm up session probably. And two, I mean, might as well try doing a new track. That's best way to start. Just like they did last year with Nashville, and they're doing this year in Nashville, but it's not a new track anymore. It's relatively new. It's not a first year track. That's what I mean. Yeah, race and the next week, the other Richmond replacement. That's weird. Oh, however you want to put it. Like, I think this is gonna be the Richmond replacement again. The second race. And I know it's weird putting it. I just realized I put it back to back. Race 18. It's gonna be at the Chicago Street Course on July 2nd for July 4th weekend. They did a new track last year. It was pretty successful on July 4th actually. Next year it's nice to try a new track. Plus it's in an American voice crack. Plus it's in an American city, like one of the biggest cities in America. And it's an American weekend, American day, so might as well try it. Chicago Street Course. They did this in iRacing a year ago. I mean, and it's also a street course too. They should try one. And Chicago's probably the right place to do it. I'd love for a Dallas street course, honestly, but maybe that could replace Texas. Who knows? Yo, Steve Foster watching. Can you replace the All Star race with the street course? um, with the Dallas street course or the Fort Worth street course? Well, imagine doing. Oh, okay. So there's a circle. I know I keep looking off topic, but there's a circle in Texas. DFW. It's I-35 and I-35W split. They should do a race around there. That would be epic. Because it's like a circle. Like it would go from Denton to Hillsboro. That would be epic. They should do that. And then driving by Texas too. So it's like Texas too is still seen. Yeah, but I think still have Texas on the schedule though. I know the All-Star race is probably done deal at this point, but we all know what happened with the Clash. So that's why I put Kentucky on. Might as well. Yeah, but if it returns to Texas next year, I'll probably go. Yeah, I don't care how if it's bad or not. I just want to have some fun. Yeah, but Chicago street course. Newmark. Well, I guess it's more of a direct hit to the market. Because there's actually, but because Chicagoland is I guess you can call it, but like this is directly to Chicago. So yeah. By the way, it's on Chicagoland later. I'll talk about that later in the video. Yeah. May or may not have a race on there. I spoiled it. I'm kidding. I may or may not have spoiled it. April Fools, we don't have. I'm kidding. Anyways, Chicago street course. Yeah, that'll probably be great. That's a great new experiment. I think that July 4th is probably a good time to do it. Race 19 is New Hampshire on July 9th. New Hampshire moving a little bit earlier because it rained there last time. So yeah, but I think New Hampshire should get lights. Honestly, I mean, I'm very glad Almirola won last year, but like I think it should get lights. But obviously Almirola's not gonna be in the race unless he rides part time because he's retiring from NASCAR. It's for full time competition, and I doubt he's gonna be in that race. New Hampshire, I think it's a pretty good racetrack. I'm not sure with Gen 7, but like we'll see. It's a lot like Gateway. So I guess Nissan Worldwide Technology Raceway, sorry. So WWT, I'm sorry. I call it Gateway. I'm sorry. I went there last week. Yeah. But New Hampshire, yeah. Also, another thing on Gateway, the bleachers are made of metal. So it's adds a little bit of and makes it really hot there. So yeah. Plus some of them are black. Another game renovation though. Yeah. But New Hampshire, I think, will be a good race. Who knows? I think it'll be like a lot like Gateway, maybe a little better. Who knows? Race 20. Okay. So yeah, race 20 on July 16th. Head into the mountains of Bush. Not kidding. Head to the mountains of Bush. Why that sounds so catchy? I swear. It's cold and okay. Sorry. All right. Don't want to get copyrighted, even though but not gonna be whatever. Either way, race 20. We have Pocono, July 16th. Pocono, I think the doubleheader was a good idea. I mean, I'm not bringing back for this, but I think one Pocono race is fine. I think Pocono will be very good, to be honest with you, this year. It'll be very good. Maybe the best Pocono race of all time. Who knows? Make a prediction. This year will be the best Pocono race of all time. I hope. Knock on wood. I don't jinx that. I hope it's not bad. But Pocono, the Tricky Triangle, makes sense to go there in the summer. It's in Pennsylvania in the mountain. And those mountains, I don't even know where it is. But yeah. Pocono, pretty good place to put it. Yeah. Anyways, yeah, that's a good day for it. All right, race 21 is Atlanta, but on July 22nd, you may notice something of that because it's going to be a night race. Why did you put Atlanta in July exactly? During the day. Now, I know I'm keeping it in July, but it's going to be at night because it's going to be very hot there. But like, yeah. Atlanta on July 22nd. I mean, not the greatest state, but like I really don't know where else to put it. If I put in the playoffs, I mean it's gonna be 2 super speedways. It's a little bit of a stretch, but yeah, I much love super speedway racing. 2 in the playoffs is a little bit of a stretch, but 6 is already kind of a stretch. I love it, but yeah, Atlanta is gonna be July 22nd at night. So yeah, might as well make it a night race because yeah, Plus, they had lights there, so it makes sense. Plus, the second Atlanta date used to be a night race too. So, going back to the old days, 2014. Yeah, race 22, 22nd race on July 30th. Called me crazy, Texas. I'm getting rid of its playoff date mainly because, you know probably why. I'm sorry, Texas. I'm like 10 minutes away from the track. I live 10 minutes away from the track. It's be on July 30th, but it's gonna be a night race. It's summer, so it's summer, so that's why I'm playing as a Sunday night race. So no one's in school, so yeah. Yes, people have work, but like no one wants to sit out in the 95-degree heat all day. And Texas, so just do it at night. Yeah. So yeah. All right. Race 23. The 23rd race. Let's finish out the regular season strong. The 23rd race on August 6th is gonna be the Indy Road Course. It's gonna be miserably hot there, but I mean, yeah. It seemed like a good summer date. It would be Indianapolis. They put in July this year, which is like I prefer to be a little bit earlier, but like I don't really know where to move it, honestly. Honestly, I don't even know where to move it. But Indy Road Course seems like a good date, so, good place to be. Yeah. Decent place, I guess. Plus, Indy's more of a summer place. I'm not putting it on Memorial Day weekend. One, it Cook Center's that day. Two, you would have you had the Indy 500 overlapping. Imagine if that actually happened. The Indy 500 goes in during the same time as the NASCAR race. That would be a disaster. Unless you put an IRP, maybe that'd be a little better. Not great. No. Yeah, we'll see though. It's not gonna be Memorial Day weekend. That's where Coke 600 is. Probably should be. Any road course August 6th. I think it's a pretty good day. Yeah. Plus the road course race. While it was a disaster, kind of a disaster last year, it was a good race. It was a great race. So just because a race is a disaster doesn't mean it's a bad race. It just means like, yeah, it was kind of a funny race to watch. Honestly, I had COVID during the time, so it was nice to get away from things for a while. Yeah, race 24 is at Michigan, August 13th. Now, I said I was finishing it out strong. You might think this is a little bit of a weird date to put it at, but Auto Club is basically the same, very similar. Auto Club is a very good race this year. Intermediate tracks are great. Michigan is an intermediate track, 2 mile. I think it'll be very good this year. I think Michigan will actually be a great race. I thought the Michigan race last year was actually pretty good. Even Gen 6, Gen 7, I think will make it even better. So yeah, I think Michigan's a pretty good date. August 13th, plus it's in Michigan. I don't think it's going to be terribly hot there. Well, what do I know though? Race 25. Race 25 on August 20th is going to be Watkins Glen. A lot like the same spot as it is right now. Well, like for this year, but yeah. But I say like a lot. I don't know. But, Watkins Glen's in New York, so it's probably not gonna be terribly hot unless there's a heat wave, which usually doesn't happen. Knock on wood. But like, I mean, Watkins Glen's a good track anyway. Yeah. Aggressive goes around. Aggressive goes around. Okay, I need to do better at Cal impression. But on August 20th, I think will be a good date. Plus, it's the day before the season finale, which may or may not be changed this year. It's still gonna be great though. But Watkins Glen, yeah, it's a good race to put it. Great place to put it. Now, race 26. It's not. Spoiler: it's not gonna be Daytona. What? That's because the weather sucks at the time. It's not the best. That's why you're still gonna love it. That's why I'm moving the season finale from Daytona to Talladega on August 27th. Yes, the weather may be really hot, but like Talladega the slot's not very good weather-wise right now. Just take a look at the races this year. Well, I mean last year. Plus Daytona July 4th was a horrible idea. I don't care but crap on what the tradition is. The weather it would always rain, I swear. I mean, I'm happy for Justin Haley that he got that win, but it always rained there. Plus so when you move to August 29th, in August, like late August, the season finale. Has side release. Thank God. But I mean, it's not the worst date it could be. Voice crack. It's not the greatest. Like take like it's still not the greatest date to put it at. That's some point Talladega there. I know it's gonna be hot, but it's gonna be a little bit. It's gonna be better than Daytona. I'm not sure how Talladega is gonna be. Might be rainy too. Who knows? I think it's an experiment though. But we can't do a night race there, so yeah. But it's gonna be August 27th. It's gonna be day race, obviously. Night Talladega race, no one can see. Season IMSA race, maybe. It's gonna be a season finale, obviously. The Coke 0400 is still on the schedule though. Trust me. It's just basically swapping dates with Talladega. I think Talladega's gonna be great, equally as great, if not even better. Yeah. So new Talladega round the 16. Plus Talladega's my favorite track. Might as well. Round of 16, race 27th, Southern 500 at Darlington, September 3rd, night race. I mean, it's a little bit of an overrated crown jewel, honestly. Coke 600 was overrated back then. Not anymore. Darlington's grown on me over the last couple of years, honestly. It's a night race, obviously. September 3rd for... What is the day? Labor Day? I forgot. Call me stupid, but I forgot what weekend it is. Shoot. Labor Day, I was right. Okay. Yeah. Shoot, did I move it? Oh crap. Oh shoot. Hold on. I need to fix something. Hold on 1 second. Never mind. I was looking at 2022 by accident. But it's gonna be on Sunday, September 3rd, 2023. Obviously, it's a night race. Yeah. It's Labor Day weekend, so I was right. Yeah. Race 28. It's gonna be Kansas. Just basically it's the same as this year. It's supposed to be. It's gonna be at September 10th. I mean, may not be the greatest weather, but like, it won't be as bad as like Texas in the summer. Yeah, but like Kansas, September 10th, maybe that'd be. I don't even know. Maybe that'll be better. Maybe that'll be a better race. I'm kidding. Kansas again was very good this year. I think it'll be a very good race again. Yeah, Kansas won the battle house anyway. Voice crack. I think all of them are good except Texas. Yeah. Race 29's Bristol, regular Bristol, December 16th at the usual night race slot. Why would you move this race? Perfect date. Yeah, Bristol, great day for it to be on. So yeah, September 16th is the perfect date to put it. And also cut off to round 12. Off race, yeah. Night, so it's gonna be a night race. So yeah, that we can never disappoint. Knock on wood. All right, round of 12. Okay. Race 30th race, September 24th. Y'all saw it coming. I kind of revealed it earlier. We're going back to Chicagoland, baby. Now, it used to actually be the start of the round of 16, and it got moved to July, basically July 4th week, if you think about it. But September, but 24th is probably a better date to have it. Plus, Chicago's probably, you're really in Chicago this year. There you go. on a new market. But Chicagoland, I mean, yes. Sorry, group me. It's just I sound notifications for now. But Chicagoland. I know we're going to Chicago a lot this year, but next year. But hey, might as well. I mean, Chicago. It's a mile and a half, so unless it's Texas, this might be a very good race. Plus, Chicagoland literally had arguably the best Gen 6 race in NASCAR history. 2018. Sacha! Plus, it's great, appropriated by NBC when Dale Earnhardt Jr. is announcing if he stays, of course. Which he probably will, knock on wood. All right. Race 31. All right, this is where Talladega used to be at. Now it's going to be where Daytona's at next year. And Pocono 400 will be on September 30th on the night race. And probably better weather-wise anyways, so that makes sense. But I think trucks might be a little different. Who knows? But I think trucks will probably move to, I don't even know. Oh, I don't know what trucks are going to do. Maybe they'll have 4 Super Speedway races. Who knows? But Cook's reporter, it seemed like it's a better day to do on September 30th because like it's not as rainy. Yeah, and it's a night race, obviously. So yeah. Plus, that's where Talladega used to be. So Daytona is basically the same track, same exact kind of track, same kind of track. Talladega's a little bigger though. Daytona's a little smaller. That's a super speedway. So yeah, I think this is the perfect place to put Daytona. Yeah. And then race 32, we have the Charlotte Roval on October 8th. I thought about moving it. I thought about moving it back to the oval, but I think the Roval's very good too. So it's too hard to take out the schedule. Yes, the oval is actually very good now, apparently, which is great. But I think the Roval, I think it's still very good. So yeah, unless it's a really bad race this year, and then or next year, then we'll move it back to the oval. Because I'd be open to moving it back to the oval. Yeah. Anyways, that's gonna be on October 8th. Yeah. That's in the round of 12. So we actually got Chicagoland's one of the more chaotic on the house, honestly. So yeah. But Chicagoland's back on the schedule, so you're welcome. Round of 8. Race 33 on October 15th is Las Vegas. This is like way far out, man. Like this is like almost a year and a third from now, basically. It'll be at Las Vegas. And Las Vegas is a very good race this year. I guess keep it a day. I thought I wanted to put a night race there, but I was like, you know what? Day race actually be fine. It's a little bit later, plus it won't be as hot probably. Las Vegas, October 15th. Seems like a pretty good race to put it. Now, if it's way too hot there, I'll move it. Then I'd put it back at night. But yeah, I think Vegas, October 15th, this could be very good. Vegas is one of my least favorite tracks. Now it's one of my favorites, I guess. Yeah. Man, Gen 7 changed a lot of things. Race 34, Homestead, Miami, October 22nd. Man, Homestead is the most overrated track in NASCAR, for NASCAR fans. In NASCAR. But that's what it used to be. Unless the race sucks this year, Homestead is probably going to be one of my favorite tracks. Honestly, because Mile and a Half race has been great. Homestead, I think, might be a great one. But I like Homestead, like the look of it. Just racing's not very good. At least a Gen 6 wise. I'm glad they made the championship from there. Although I'd be open to moving it back to Homestead if the race is very good this year. I need to see it first. Expect it to be pretty good. Very good. Yeah. Unless it sucks, then I really want to take Homestead off the schedule. But I think Homestead next to the Miami market. So yeah. If the Homestead race sucks, just go to the Miami street course that F1's doing. Yeah, but I mean, Homestead's, I think, is going to be very good this year. So yeah. Race 35, Martinsville. You got your wishes. Unless you get one race this year, Virginia fans. October 29th on Halloween weekend. This is the cutoff race. I mean, what else can I say? Great place to put it. Halloween weekend too. Spooks you out. Tempers flare. Yeah, unless it turns out just like Martin's race earlier this year. At least for this year. Then I'd consider taking out Martinsville off the schedule completely. Yeah. But I don't think that's going to be the case this year. Knock on wood. Or just put dirt on Martinsville. That'd be nice. Oh, they should put dirt on Martinsville for the spring day. Now think about it. I'm kidding. That'd be the oddest dirt track ever. Excuse me. Some Halloween weekends, I guess, make sense too. But many tempers start here. So yeah. Martin, he's an absolute hack. Or yeah. He can win a championship. If he tries it, well, I don't even know a lot. Lions, honestly, but I know there's a lot. Feuds like Joey Logano versus Matt Kenseth, Joey Logano versus Mark Truex Jr., Joey Logano versus Denny Hamlin. Yes, there's a lot of Joey Logano's. Denny Hamlin versus Alex Bowman. Chase Elliott versus Denny Hamlin. Yeah, a lot of Denny Hamlins too. Yeah, things get started, especially in this race. Yeah, spring race is basically just the cleanest one. Yeah. Now the championship for race 36 is gonna be at Phoenix, November 5th. That's the championship. I mean, it's official, so might as well just put it there. Plus, I'd say it's a pretty good place to put it. Like renovation wise, it's pretty nice. Yeah. But like, I don't know. I'm not gonna give much. I'm sorry. But I think it's a pretty good place to put it. Very good place to put it. Yeah, but I'd be open to moving it to a different place. But I mean, well, I know I think Phoenix is a pretty good track to put it. Anyways, so let's count off all. All right, so let's count off all the things. All the tracks. So obviously um we have 6 Super CA races. Actually, technically 8 if you count the duels. But 6 Super CA races this year. Let's see. We have okay. We have a lot of intermediates this year. Okay, I'm gonna count that. Okay, I'm gonna count road courses. 1. Oh, we're gonna get a lot of road courses this year. 2. I'd even be open to put a Daytona road course back on the schedule. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 road courses on the schedule this year. It sounds like a lot. I mean, might as well. It's a lot. I know. Intermediates and /mile and a half actually. 1, 2. Let's see. 1, 2. 3. No. Actually, whatever. 1, 2. Excuse me. 1, 2. So just all my counting. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Actually, technically 14 if you count Atlanta, but I'm not counting that. 12 mile and a halves. Let's do short tracks. 1, even count the L series too. 1, like I'm talking about intermediates. That's what I meant. Okay, but short tracks. Let's count. 1. We're also going to count Phoenix and all too. Okay, so 1, 2, 2, and WWT. 3 and Dover, obviously. 4, 5. Yeah. No, I don't do that. Okay. Sorry, I mean off topic. We got a couple short track races this year. 1. How do we count? Okay, what do I count short tracks? No, we're not gonna count Phoenix actually. 2. 3. 4. Yes, we're kind of Bristol Dirt. 1 dirt track, obviously. 5. 6 short track races, including Bristol Dirt. Let's check amount of thirds. I don't even know what to call them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We got 1 triangle track, that's for sure. That's Pocono. 6. So we got 6 mile and a third. So let's include Nashville, Phoenix, whatever. Yeah, we got like New Hampshire. Like I'm covering for the big break. You know what I mean. Let's see. Did I miss any? All right, that's pretty much it. There you go. And then we got 1 street course, 1 international race. Yeah, that's a pretty good NASCAR schedule. 10 out of 10. I might just be saying that because it's me. But yeah, anyways, y'all, that's it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. I know it's long, but who cares? Please like and subscribe. Have a nice day and goodbye. See you on the next one. Peace. And let me know what your NASCAR schedules down below. Do you agree with me? Do you disagree with me? Do you want to add a house to the schedule? I'm kidding. Anyway, see you on the next one. Peace.